Hello everyone, it's a Tuesday, January 10, 2017. I hope you guys have happiness all the time. I'm just coming back from Vietnam for 3 weeks, back to the USA, and I wish that there would be a second pregnancy for freedom for the USA and Vietnam. Many years ago, there were deaths a lot from the war. So I'm praying for the second pregnancy or second children for people who wants to have at least 2 children and they can afford it. It's amazing that we have siblings for the people out there, for the little children, and we need the health care for the women who can make babies. um, in America now, we have at least 400 million people living in a large country, and we want to increase the birth rates because we don't have a lot of birth rates. Mostly many years ago, many people came from different countries to live in the USA. Now we make babies and we create lives because we want to increase the birth rate, the newborn rate. And in Vietnam, there were war before and a lot of death. I hope if they can have the second pregnancy to replace disappearance of war victim. So we just want them to have a second pregnancy, to have at least 2 children, to increase the lives to be newborn babies. And it's not easy to have a second pregnancy when we don't have a lot of finance and money. We can help the people out there to have the second pregnancy because we want to increase the newborn rate in Vietnam too, because to replace the death of war victims long time ago. And sometimes people spirit are everywhere, so the spirit of the deaf people and the spirit of the unborn people is out there, so we try to help them to have the second pregnancy. And it's like we learn biology, we create lives, and the war made deaths, and we can make newborn children everywhere. Long time ago there was bombing and stuff in the war country, and we want to heal the earth, and we want to help those people who were dying, and we want to help them to rebuild the nation in the Vietnam, and we have to rebuild the USA because we want the newborn rate of American children born in the USA. So America was found in 1492, so it's at least like 500 years from the day Columbus found the continent. So that's why many people came from different country, because we have a big country, and we had the new discovery from Christopher Columbus, who found America continent. And that's why we need people out there to help us to make the second pregnancy happen, because we want to create lives, and we want to be happy and have happiness for everyone here. The war caused deaths to many people, and that's why we create lives and to replace the death of the war victims or the missing in action. Many people left Vietnam with boat people many years ago too, and there were lots of death, and we want to help those people out there to create new lives in living in other country that were not in Vietnam because they left their country to find freedom, um, to live a better life in other country. So sometimes there are many people living in other country that are they feel like lonely and they don't have a lot of people or the community out there. We just want to help them to have a better community because like I live in Little Saigon, Westminster, California. There is a Vietnamese community when I can eat rice and eat on choy, ramun, and some people out there not living in the community, they feel very lonely and they feel like it's like in jail. We want to help them and we help ourselves too. So I hope everyone have at least 2 children or more, boys and girls. And when my sister-in-law was engaged with my older brother in Vietnam, I asked her how many children does she want to have, and she said that 1 boy, 1 girl, at least 2. But now she has only 1 baby girl. She's 10 years old, and my niece is lonely, and she asked her mom to have second baby, but she's scared of having not enough money to raise the children. So I hope people can have the second pregnancies. Thank you.